This broadcast is a production of Oneida Indians Live and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is senior night here at Jack E. Lay Sports Complex. The Lady Indians of Oneida getting set to get things started here against the Blue Devils of Jellico, as we are already underway. First pitch misses for a ball, counts 1-0, as Jolie Duncan in the circle for the Lady Indians. Pitch number 2 misses for a ball, counts now 2-0, as we'll try to get lineups set for you here as this game gets rolling. Pitch misses for a ball, counts now 3-0. For Jellico, leading it off is Lawson. She stands in, 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike, counts now 3-1. This is senior night for the Lady Indians. Bo Kidd and Riley Laxton here with you this evening for the call. The 3-1 misses low, ball 4, and there'll be a walk to start it off here in the top half of the first. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Lady Indians. In the circle, Jolie Duncan. Behind the plate is Shayla Shoemaker. In the field, first to third in the infield is Praley Welch, the lone senior on this Lady Indians team, as this pitch is cut on and missed for strike 1. Counts 0-1. At second, it'll be Melanie Lee. At shortstop, Kennedy Shoemaker. At third will be Lauren Stevens. Outfield from left to right will be J.C. Reed in left. Center, Mallory Sieber. Right field will be Shiloh Shoemaker. The pitch swung on, chopped to the left side. It's going to get through for a base hit. Runner will advance to second as well. So now first and second with nobody down. That base hit coming off the bat of Fiston. And quickly now, 2 on with nobody down for Jellico. Brings up Harmon. We do not have positions just yet for Jellico. We'll get those for you as they come to the field in the bottom half of the first. Duncan pitches. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts 1-0. Let's get Bo Kidd, Riley Laxton here with the call this evening. Thank you to Lucas Laxton here up in the booth with us for the camera work this evening. Pitch misses high, ball 2. Counts now 2-0. Of course, our great guru at home, back at the base, Clayton Posey, getting us taken care of with all the technical stuff this evening, as well as our friends down at the IH Sports Network, Greg Bond and Ben Garrett, as we are simulcasting there as well this evening. Pitch was in for a strike now, counts 2-1. The pitch from Duncan misses low, ball 3. This ball's going to get away from Shoemaker, and the throw to third not in time. Now runners at second and third.
Jellico is off to a really quick start in this top of the first.
Oneida got to get things going defensively so that they can get the sticks rolling. And that's going to be a ball, as now the bases are packed full of Lady Devils.
Right now, we just got to try to find the strike zone. Having some control issues early.
Allen now to the plate. Infield plays in. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Again, senior night here for the Lady Indians. The Indians' lone senior, Praley Welch, our first baseman here this afternoon. Praley's had a nice year. This one's in there for a strike. Counts even out 1 apiece. A pair of walks and a single have the bags full for Jellico, the 1-1. Misses outside, ball 2. Didn't miss the play by much. Jolie's got to bring that one in just a little bit further, though, to get that outside corner strike call. Counts 2-1. And the wind up the pitch. This one's grounded to short. Takes a hard hop off of Kennedy Shoemaker. They'll get the out still at first on the 6-3 put out. But a run does come in to score. And it's 1-0 now in favor of Jellico.
That's just the game, isn't it?
It's small ball. It's small ball to its finest right there. You do everything you can to get those runners advanced 60 feet every time you go to the plate. That young lady did exactly what she had to do. It was a tough play ball there by Kennedy Shoemaker. Took a hard hop.
It looked routine until the very last second. Once Kennedy got there, it took a really bad jump and caught her in the wrist instead of hitting the glove.
I'm not even sure if that caught her in the wrist. I think that thing may have hit something out there on the field. It looked like it may have come up and actually got her off the shoulder. That one swung on, grounded back. Duncan had the chance to possibly get her at the plate. Instead of going home and allowing Shoemaker to attempt to make the tag, she goes on over to first for out number 2. But now the runners advance 60 more feet, and another run comes in to score. Jellico takes a 2-0 lead here at the top of the first. Now a runner at third. And the young lady at the plate, number 42, I believe it's supposed to be Maggard. It may be Maggard. I'm not sure. I'll say it as I see it on the lineup, and it looks like it is Maggard at the plate. She takes the first pitch for a ball. Duncan winds, fires. This one low in the dirt, ball 2. Jellico's done exactly what they're supposed to do, Riley, in this first inning, though. They got the first 3 runners on. Yes, they've traded an out for a run, but now they have a 2-0 lead.
Absolutely. You know, when you're in that situation, I think you'll sacrifice an out to get a run.
Absolutely, especially early on in the game. You're going to get every run that you can take at the beginning of a game like this.
And Jolie's pitch count is going to be elevated in this first inning because she's had to throw quite a few pitches to each batter.
That pitch right there for ball 4 puts runners on the corners now for Jellico with 2 away. That was Duncan's 23rd pitch already in this first inning. Now to the plate comes Haskell. She'll dig in with runners at the corners. First pitch, low and away, ball 1, or excuse me, low and in, ball 1. The ball's going to get past Shayla Shoemaker. And now another run comes in to score. The runner advances to second. And the Blue Devils lead 3-0. 1-0 count. Right across the pipe for a strike, counts even out 1 apiece. Now, I apologize. That's Haskell out at second. Jones is at the plate. The 1-1. Swung on and missed strike 2. Ball gets by Shoemaker. And Haskell will go to third. Shoemaker completely lost that ball behind the plate. But now the Lady Devils, another runner just 60 feet away from scoring. The 1-2 count, the pitch, strike 3 called, and the inning is over, but not before Jellico puts 3 runs across the plate here in the top half of the first. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. Jellico leads at 3-1 here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here for the bottom half of the first inning here on Oneida Indians Live, the Jellico Lady Blue Devils and the Oneida Lady Indians locking it up here on senior night for the Lady Indian softball team. Jellico leading it 3-0. Bo Kid, Riley Laxton here with the call as the Lady Indians' lone senior, Prayley Welch, will step to the plate to lead it off for Oneida. We'll take a look at the defensive alignment here shortly for Jellico as the first pitch is in there for a strike to Prayley. Count goes to 0-1. Defensively for Jellico, it's Fiston in the circle, Harmon behind the plate. First to third is Allen, Lawson, Jones, and Haskell. Left to right is Snyder, Magid. And I do not have a right fielder's name just this second. Looks like maybe Watt. Pitch fouled off, and the count's quickly now 0-2 to Welch. Fiston's pitch misses high, ball one. Prayley will dig in. Fiston with the 1-2. High, ball two. Count evens up now 2-2. Prayley, a 4-year member of this Lady Indian softball team. The 2-2 swung on, popped up to the right side. It's going to get down in foul territory for a foul ball. Count stays at 2-2. Prayley also a member of the OHS Lady Indian soccer team. I believe graduated with a pretty close to a 4.0 average, if not a 4.0. Will graduate here in a couple of weeks. Young lady has been a true Lady Indian through and through. This one misses high, ball three. Counts now full at 3-2. Fiston, the payoff pitch. Misses high, ball four, and Prayley battles back from an 0-2 count to draw the leadoff walk. Runner on first now, nobody down, and Melanie Lee will come to the plate. Melanie, the second baseman here this afternoon. Yes. What?
Ball will be low and called a ball. Count goes to 0-1. Well, 1-0. I apologize.
1 ball, no strikes now to Lee. Shows bunt, pulls back. This one's in the dirt for ball two. And Prayley going to trot down to second with a stolen base. Two balls, no strikes now. Runner on in scoring position for the Lady Indians. The pitch to Lee misses outside, ball three. Counts now 3-0.
We're seeing a lot of similarities going on right now between the Indians' top half and their bottom half now. Hitters remaining patient. That was a key part of Jellico jumping out to this early 3-0 lead.
This one's in for a strike. Counts now 3-1 to Lee. Shortstop and third baseman playing very close to one another on the left side. Big gap up the middle. Low and inside, ball four. Trotting down to first will be Melanie Lee. Puts runners on first and second. Kennedy Shoemaker coming to the plate. Starting shortstop for the Lady Indians has had a pretty solid season thus far for Oneida. Currently leading the team in batting average for everyday players, hitting .412 on the season. Pitch misses high, ball one.
Again, no movement from the shortstop and third baseman, leaving a huge gap up the middle.
Massive gap on the left side. Didn't know if that was just me seeing that or what. Ball misses inside, counts 2-0. Again, it's the patience right now of the Lady Indians that have a pair on. Back-to-back walks. Shoemaker looking for that first pitch to just clip the strike zone. She was itching to swing at that one. That one's going to go high, deep to right field, and it's over the right fielder's head. One run's going to score. Praley is going to come around, easily score. They're going to send Melanie Lee, and she's going to score. It's a 2-run double for Kennedy Shoemaker, and all of a sudden, it's a 3-2 game. Just a great piece of hitting by Kennedy Shoemaker. Puts it exactly where it's pitched, or on the right side of the plate. She takes it to right, burns the right fielder, 2 bags, 2 runs.
Yeah, the right fielder just wasn't on her toes on that hit. She got a late jump and it just soared over her, and she had to get the ball in. It was a wide throw that the second baseman couldn't handle that led to 2 runs coming in instead of just 1.
Shayla Shoemaker comes to the plate now. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Now the 1-0 is high and outside, ball 2. Or excuse me, the first pitch was a strike. Excuse me, it's a 1-1 count. Fiston with the 1-1. Swung on, and it's a hard chopper towards the short. Up with it is Jones. She throws it to first, and she's not going to make the throw. It's high and wide. Coming around to score is Kennedy Shoemaker. Trotting down to second is Shayla Shoemaker. They'll switch spots, and this game is tied up at 3-3.
Shayla hit the ball right to the gap that we were talking about earlier.
Had to shift her way. The shortstop had to shift herself all the way over trying to play that in the hole. Nonetheless, this ball game's tied up. First pitch, low and inside, ball 1 now to Lauren Stevens.
And again, no movement. They're still leaving a huge gap up the middle.
Stevens cuts on and misses for a strike, counts 1-1, as she was jumping quickly for that one. One ball, 1 strike. Two. Didn't clear that count. Excuse me, it's a 1-2 count now as she takes that one outside corner for a strike. Lady Indians still nobody down here in the bottom half of the first inning. They've tied the game up at 3-3. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, the throw down to third, not in time. As the courtesy runner that comes into the game for Shayla Shoemaker, that's Rory Blevins, swipes third on the stolen base.
I believe that is Raylan Blevins.
I'm sorry, why did I say Thank you. I apologize. Raylan Blevins. Oh, my goodness. Rory's going to get me for that one tomorrow, and so is Raylan. And the wild pitch puts a runner across the plate as Raylan will come in to score and gives the Lady Indians a 4-3 lead as Jolie Duncan takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Jolie now working to help herself out here at the plate. Our Lady Indians have got her back now with a lead. And the pace we're going with this one, we may have us a football score by the end of the night. Fiston's pitch just a bit high, and the count's now 2-0.
We're seeing both pitchers struggle to hit the strike zone early.
Ball misses for the outside for ball 3. Counts now 3-0. Swung on through the hole up the middle, base hit. Jolie Duncan takes advantage of that wide gap up the middle. And the ball's by her unless time was called. I'm guessing time was already called. So that ball got well past. Nobody was moving, but I guess time was called. So Duncan on via the single. And coming out of the game is Duncan. We'll have a courtesy runner for her.
As Mallory Sieber will come to the plate.
Sieber does step in, trying to catch who that was out at first running for the Lady Indians. I apologize, we can't see it from here. We'll get that for you here momentarily. Sieber digs in. First pitch. Swung on, grounded to the left side, but foul. And the count's 0-1.
I believe it's fair to say that that's probably the most aggressive start to an AB we've seen in this game.
Especially for Mallory, that she's not one of those that's very aggressive at the plate. They're going to say she held back on the swing there. Count evens up at 1 apiece. The passed ball will allow the courtesy runner to move to second. Swung on to the right side, through the hole, base hit. Sieber going to track back, and it is a single, puts runners on the corners now for the Lady Indians. Sieber again just takes the pitch where it was thrown, outside corner, takes it to the right side, gets it through the hole, base hit. Now runners on the corners, 1 down for the Lady Indians. And Shiloh Shoemaker, that is J.C. Reed coming to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. And tracking down to second is Sieber, as she'll take the bag. Now 2 on in scoring position for Reed. She swings and misses at this one. Strike one. Count evens up at 1 apiece.
The Indians are taking advantage of massive gaps in the infield left by the Jellico defense right now. You know, I would have thought that after they had hit it at least 3 times through the big gaps, that they would make some kind of shift and close down the distance in that.
I guess they're playing the pull for the Lady Indians. There to the left side. The 2-1 to Reed. Swung on. It's a looper up the middle. Shortstop cannot handle it. Sieber going to round third. She's going to head home. Play at the plate. She's past it, and she's safe. 2 runs come in to score. Reed's going to trot from first to second. And all of a sudden, the floodgates are opening up for the Lady Indians. As 2 come in to score, it's a 6-3 ball game. Just heads up base running. Assistant coach Chandler Shepard sending her around there.
And again, there's that small ball we mentioned earlier. Indians are keeping the ball on the ground, hitting it to the wide gaps in the infield, and Jellico just can't make plays on the ball.
Lady Indians have done everything that they're supposed to do right now in racking up some runs here in the bottom half of the first. Now Shiloh Shoemaker steps to the plate. This pitch misses inside, ball 2. Throw down to third. She's out at third. As J.C. Reed is tagged out at third on the 2-5 stolen base attempt. Puts 2 away. J.C. gets down and slides right there. She's probably safe very easily. 2-0 pitch now to Shiloh Shoemaker on the way. Swung on, popped up, right side. The catcher gets under it. She'll make the grab for out number 3. And the inning is over. But not before the Lady Indians plate 6 runs in the bottom half of the frame. We head to the top of the second. Oneida leading it 6-3 over Jellico right here on Oneida Indians Live. Top half of the second inning. Lady Indians leading at 6-3 here on Oneida Indians Live. Bo Kidd and Riley Laxton here with you with a call this evening. And I apologize. That was Taylor Smith that came in as the courtesy runner there for Jolie Duncan earlier on in the contest. As we now head, once again, top half of the first inning. And coming to the plate for Jellico is the left fielder, Snyder. First pitch in there, strike one. No balls and a strike. Pitch from Duncan. Swung on and missed, strike two. Now Jolie seeming to find her rhythm a little bit possibly here. The top half of the second. The 0-2 swung on and missed, strike three. 3 straight pitches. And down on strikes goes Snyder. One away as Watt will come to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts 1-0. Once again, top half of the second inning. Here is the Lady Indians hold a 6-3 lead. Duncan's 1-0. Swung on, grounded to third. Stevens snags it over to first. In time for the ground out. 5-3 in the scorebooks. And we have 2 away. The lineup rolls over. Lawson comes to the plate. She walked her first time up. First pitch misses inside, ball one. One-oh, just a bit high and outside for ball two. Counts now 2 balls and no strikes. Lady Indians looking for, I believe this would be win number 6 on the season. It would be. This would move the Lady Indians to 6-12 on the year if they could pick up today's victory. Have one more contest in district action. That will be tomorrow over at Gatlinburg-Pittman, I believe. This one misses outside, ball 4. Runner trots down to first as she picks up her second walk of the contest. Now Fiston, the pitcher, comes to the plate. She's 1 for 1, singled her last time up. First pitch, cut on and missed, strike one. Lady Indians still have Gatlinburg-Pittman left on their schedule, as well as a non-district contest against Oliver Springs before they start up district tournament action next week, as this one's cut on and missed, strike two. Counts 0-2. As of right now, and I do not believe the game tomorrow will make a difference in it, the Lady Indians will host. This one misses high, ball 1, counts 1-2. They will host the first round of the district tournament here next Friday. They will either play Austin East or Pigeon Forge. This one swung on, foul back to the screen. Count remains 1-2. Unfortunately, we will not have that game here on Oneida Indians Live. Postseason play, some things change. It then starts to cost some fees to broadcast the game, so we will not have that one here. Swung on, popped up. Shayla Shoemaker, this one, she was there for it, but misplays it. It's going to drop for a foul ball, and the count remains 1-2. Shayla has to remember there, that ball's got so much spin on it right there. She's got to get turned around the other way because once it hits the glove, it's going to pop off. She'll get it there. That one's in there for strike 3 as Fiston goes down swinging. For out number 3, the inning is over. The Lady Blue Devils strand the run on first. We go to the bottom half of the second inning, 6-3. Oneida leads it right here on Oneida Indians Live. Bottom half of the second inning here on Oneida Indians Live. The Lady Indians leading the Lady Blue Devils of Jellico 6-3. Bo Kidd and Riley Laxton here with a call as Praley Welch steps to the plate for the second time here in as many innings. First pitch swung on, grounded to the right side, fielded by the second baseman, over to first. In time, Welch goes down 4-3 on the ground out. One pitch, one down. Praley, you could tell she was itching to swing at that one. Got some decent contact, but right at the second baseman. That is Lawson as she flipped it over to Allen for out number 1.
Yeah, she swung at that ball, and she got just a little bit on top of it, enough to force it into the ground.
First pitch here to Melanie Lee, misses low, ball 1.
Jellico has made some defensive adjustments with a new second baseman, where the second baseman originally is now playing shortstop.
Yeah, first to third on the infield for Jellico is Allen, Lawson, Jones, and Haskell. Pitch misses high, ball 3. Or excuse me, I apologize. Wow, I'm way off. Counts 1-1 now. Outfield left to right is Snyder, Magid, and Crowley now as she enters the game out in right field. This pitch misses for a ball. Counts now 2-1. Yeah, you don't see that very large gap up the middle now on the left side. Pitch high, ball 3 now to Lee. Counts 3-1. Lady Indians again looking for win number 6 here this evening over the Blue Devils of Jellico. Pitch high, ball 4. Lee will trot down to second via the walk for the second time in this one. Runner at first, Kennedy Shoemaker coming to the plate. She doubled deep to right her last time up, drove in a pair. Believe you me, she's looking for that same swing this time. First pitch. High, ball 1. Lee going to take second on the stolen base. Tell you what, I know Coach Shepard, Coach Shoemaker out there on first and third, they're screaming for him, just slide, just slide. This one misses low, ball 2.
I don't know if it's just me, but I would much rather prefer not to keep having close plays on steal attempts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 2-0. Swung on, right back up the middle, base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Kennedy Shoemaker. Rounding third, coming home is Melanie Lee. And Kennedy Shoemaker just picked up her third RBI of the ball game and gives the Lady Indians a 7-3 advantage. Shoemaker just getting it done at the plate this afternoon.
She's putting great swings on the ball, putting it to where the defense is not playing very well, and the Indians are capitalizing it by getting another insurance run and keep adding to their lead to back up what was really a phenomenal inning from Jolie Duncan.
Absolutely. Second inning looked a lot better than the first. It just seems that she needs that little bit of time, that little extra time getting things going. Down to second, not in time.
And there's another close play.
It is.
What do we got to do? Do we got to give them some extra credit in classes to get dirty? Or our jerseys are a little bit too clean right now.
2-0 pitch now to Shayla Shoemaker. Misses low and inside, ball 3. Count goes to 3-0. I know Kennedy's mom ain't scared to wash some clothes. I'll put it that way. Megan had to put up with Hunter playing out for baseball as well. I know she's not scared to wash some clothes. This pitch misses, ball 4. Shayla will trot down to first on the walk. Puts runners at first and second. New courtesy runner coming in for the Lady Indians. And that is Raylyn Blevins once again. And yes, I got it right this time. Raylyn Blevins.
I bet Rory's feeling real proud of you right now.
I'm hoping that David doesn't go back and watch this at the end of the game and catch me for it next week.
I'm sure you'll hear from Rory tomorrow morning.
Well, we got Raylyn in class, so we see Rory in the afternoons. Which, speaking of Coach Blevins, good luck to his middle school boys soccer team this weekend. They'll compete in the EUMSS state tournament on Saturday over at Campbell County, Saturday morning. As this pitch misses high, ball 1. I think they've got the 2 seed is what they ended up with via goal differential is what it was. So I think they're going to be taking on the host, Campbell County, first thing on Saturday morning. I think it's a 10:15 start on that game.
Which if it's anything like it was the last time.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be a great game.
2-2 tie goes to penalty kicks. This one misses high, ball 3 now to Lauren Stevens.
In a game that was close, and our goalkeeper ended up being the hero, saving 3 out of the 5 penalty kicks.
3 out of 4. They only took 4 rounds to get there to the end. Brylan Strunk gets 3 big saves there for the Indians. Three balls and a strike now to Lauren Stevens, who's 0 for 1. She struck out her last time up. The pitch. Swung on and missed strike 2. Ball gets past the catcher, and both Lady Indians will advance 60 feet. Moves Kennedy Shoemaker to third, Raylyn Blevins to second now, and a full count to Lauren Stevens.
And while we're on the topic of soccer, make sure you tune into our broadcast tomorrow night as the Oneida Indians will host Powell.
This ball misses high for ball 4. Lauren Stevens will trot down to first. Bags packed full of Lady Indians. Jolie Duncan looks to add some insurance here for the Lady Indians as she steps to the plate. She's 1 for 1, singled her last time up. First pitch, swung on and missed strike 1. Again, as Riley said, we'll have the broadcast tomorrow night here on Oneida Indians Live as the Indians take on I think they're the Powell would be the Tigers. Is that right?
I think so. I don't think
Either way, we're taking on Powell tomorrow night. This one.
The team in orange and black.
Yeah. Duncan digs in. Piston winds, fires. High. Counts 1 and 2 now on Duncan. The 1-2 swung on right back up the middle. They'll go home, and that is a wild throw home. As every Lady Indian advances 60 feet, the home plate umpire, he took the brunt of that one. That throw got a little away from the catcher. And now it is 8-3 in favor of the Lady Indians.
He's a big dude. I think he's okay.
I think the biggest part of it went off the chest protector. Taylor Smith now going to come in to run for Jolie Duncan as a courtesy runner. Mallory Sieber now with an opportunity to do some damage. Sieber's 0 for 1. Panthers, that's it. Powell Panthers. I remember the paw print. Just couldn't remember exactly which one the mascot was.
Well, when you're in the sports world, a paw print can mean a numerous amount of things.
Yes, it could. First pitch, fouled off to the left side, counts 0-1. Tigers, Panthers, Lions, who knows what it could have been. Wildcat. Eight 8-3, the Lady Indians lead. Sieber takes this one outside for a ball count, evens out 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here in the bottom of the second. As you see there on our scoreboard, it's 8-3 in favor of the Lady Indians here in the bottom half of the inning. The 1-1 pitch from Fiston. Misses low and inside, ball 2. J.C. Reed stands on deck for the Lady Indians. Pitch high, ball 3. Great job by the catcher, Harmon, of snagging that ball before it got past and allowing the Lady Indians to advance 60 feet at all bags. Nice athletic move. Misses outside, ball 4. They're going to advance 60 feet either way, and it's going to bring a run home. RBI walk in the books for Mallory Sieber. Makes it 9-3 in favor of the Lady Indians. Reed going to step to the plate. She's 1 for 1.
The Indians keep moving station to station.
That's all you got to do. Playing it the small ball way. First pitch, high, ball 1.
Again, another jumping catch by that young lady at catcher. She is putting in the effort to contain the damage this half inning.
Lady Indians have already plated 3 runs here in the inning, and they are looking to add more to it with just 1 down. It's a 2-0 count now, and now time going to be called as the head coach for the Lady Blue Devils is going to take a trot out to the circle. Again, tomorrow night, soccer action here on Oneida Indians Live. Next week, we will have a Senior Day soccer contest. I believe that is on Thursday next week, May the 2nd, as the Indians will host Carnes for Senior Day. That is on Thursday, and I believe that is a 6 o'clock or a 6:30 start. I have to check back with us on that one. I'll take a look at that here momentarily. I believe tomorrow night is a 7 o'clock start, as they're going to have a JV game before the varsity game. So JV's going to play at 5:30. Varsity will be on at 7. We'll have the varsity game here for you on Oneida Indians Live. 3-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 4. Reed will trot down to first. Another RBI walk. And it's 10-3 now in favor of the Lady Indians. Time called once again, and that's going to be the ball game in the circle for Fiston. We'll take a break when the new pitcher's ready to go for Jellico. Lady Indians lead 10-3 here. Bottom of the second, one down here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on the Oneida Indians Live, as the Lady Indians lead 10-3 here over the Lady Blue Devils of Jellico, Bo Kid, and Riley Laxton here with a call this evening. As it looks like it's just a simple pitcher and third baseman swap, as Haskell will come into the circle. First pitch just a bit high for ball one to Shiloh Shoemaker, who stands in. She's 0 for 1 on the ball game, but has an opportunity here to add to the lead. Again, bases loaded. This one inside, ball two. Swung on, popped up right side. It's going to get out of play, and the count's now 2 balls and a strike to Shiloh. 10-3, Lady Indians lead here, bottom of the second. Bags are full as they look to add some insurance here in the second. Inside, ball three, counts 3-1. Praley Welch started this inning off earlier on. She's the only out of the inning, came on the very first pitch of the inning. She stands on deck. Low ball 4, Shiloh Shoemaker gets the RBI walk. It's 11-3 now in favor of the Lady Indians. Praley Welch stands back in. 0 for 1 on the day. A walk and a ground out. This time, though, bags are full for the Lady Indians. Welch with the opportunity for some RBIs. First pitch, high ball 1. Throw down to third, not in time. Sieber back in, but it's a close play at third.
It's a very close play. A little too close.
A little too close for comfort. 1-0 pitch. High ball 2, snap throw down to third. This one's going to get by. Sieber now going to trot in. She'll score on the wild throw. And it's 12-3 now in favor of the Lady Indians. That'll go down as an error for Jellico. Still 2 ducks on the pond for Welch. Reed at second. Shiloh Shoemaker at first. Pitch low outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Praley Welch. Low and outside, ball 4. Bags full once again. Melanie Lee now comes to the plate. Melanie has drawn 2 walks. And the first pitch of the at-bat's going to hit her. Another run comes in to score, 13-3, the Lady Indians lead. And here comes Kennedy Shoemaker. She's 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and 3 RBIs with a chance to add to it here in this at-bat. First pitch. In there for strike 1.
I just want to point out what a gorgeous day it is.
Can't ask for a better day.
And it's another busy day up at the Jack Lay Sports Complex.
Pitch misses inside. Count evens up at 1 apiece. Yeah, we've got some soccer practice, some junior pro soccer practice going on across the ways from us. We've got softball, or we've got high school softball. We've got Little League softball, Little League baseball, all going on here this evening. Get your fix of some spring sports this afternoon here at Jackie Lay Sports Complex. The 1-2 misses inside, counts 2-2. Kennedy didn't want to take that one.
Oh, it hit her. They're saying it hit her.
It did hit her, but she didn't want to take that. She'll take it either way. It's a 4th RBI for Kennedy. It makes it 14-3. And now here comes Shayla Shoemaker back to the plate. First pitch, inside ball 1. Kennedy wanted to stay there and swing. You can see it.
It almost looked like she told the umpire it,
Yeah,
it,
she
it
did.
didn't hit her.
Yeah, they didn't hit me. Throw down to third, not in time.
Hey, and we have a slide.
Oh, Praley's not afraid to get down.
Somebody got dirty.
Shayla digs in. The pitch from Haskell. Misses for a ball. Counts 3-0. 14 runs on the board for the Lady Indians on just 4 hits. This one misses for a ball. It's another RBI walk for the Lady Indians. It's another run coming in to score. And it's now 15-3 in favor of Oneida. Time going to be called.
Hold on, did another run come in and score too? I do believe 2 runs just came across.
I don't think somebody was paying attention. And another run did come in to score. So now it's 16-3.
As Melanie Lee was playing some heads-up softball right
She
there.
was. Time going to be called. We're going to have a pitching change once again. Bottom of the second, 16-3. The Lady Indians lead it here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on Oneida Indians Live, the Lady Indians leading Jellico 16-3. Bottom half of the second inning, runners on first and second with one away. And now to the plate comes Lauren Stevens. Lauren 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch misses high and outside, ball one. As the pitcher coming into the ball game for Jellico is actually the starter that started the game, Fiston. She returns back to the circle. High school will go back to third. 1-0 pitch, swung on, fouled off to the right side to the screen and out of play. Count evens up at 1 apiece. One ball, one strike, one down, two on. Stevens digs in, Fiston gets the sign, the 1-1. Swung on, fouled off to the right side, counts 1-2. As Lauren, a little behind on her swings there, catching it off the inside part of the bat. She'll dig back in now, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hard hit ball down the left side, but foul. And we stay at 1-2.
If Lauren could just find that sweet spot in the middle and get her timing down. She's been late and now she's been early. She's seeing the pitches. She just got to get around quicker.
1-2 delivery from Fiston. Swung on, hit towards short. It's going to go off the shortstop's leg. She'll go to second, not in time. It's a fielder's choice in the books, but now the bag's full once again. Stevens finds her way on. Jolie Duncan now comes to the plate. A chance once again to add to this lead and aid in her own account. Jolie's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, swung on, hard shot down the right side, but foul. Counts 0-1. Lady Indians have nearly batted through the lineup for a second time here in the second. 10 runs have come across for Oneida in the frame already. The 0-1. In there for strike two. Throw down to third, not in time. Counts now 0-2 on Duncan. With the score where it sits right now at 16-3, they got to know that that strike zone is going to start expanding a little bit. Fiston's 1-2. Swung on, looped into left field. It's going to get down, base hit. One run's going to score. They're going to round her at the plate, and she's going to come in to score. It's a 2-run single for Jolie Duncan, and it's now 18-3 in favor of the Lady Indians. Time going to be called as Duncan will be replaced by a courtesy runner. Well,
if the runner is going to get out there. I guess not.
Unless she stepped off the bag early. Swung on, hitting into right center field, base hit. Seaver gets the single, rounding third. Coming in to score is Lauren Stevens, and it's 19-3. J.C. Reed coming to the plate. There is 2 outs. Heading down to second was Seaver on the wild pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 2. Seaver going to track down to third. Reed stands in. 2-0 count. Runner at third. Lady Indians still swinging away. This pitch swung on. It's blooped into center field. It's going to get down, base hit. Sieber comes around to score. It's an RBI single for J.C. Reed. And now it's 20-3 in favor of the Lady Indians. Shiloh Shoemaker stands in. First pitch, high ball one. Shoemaker 0 for 1 on the day. The 1-0. Low ball 2. Two-0 pitch from Fiston. High ball 3, counts 3-0. Reed stands at first, now the 3-0. High ball 4. First and second now, 2 down. Praley Welch will come to the plate once again. The third at-bat for the senior in the inning, as the Lady Indians have hung 14 runs here in the second. Time going to be called as leaving first early was Shiloh Shoemaker for out number 3. And the inning is over. But once again, 14 runs come across the plate here in the inning. We go to the third. Oneida leads it 20-3 here on Oneida Indians Live. Back here on Oneida Indians Live, 2-0 count, swung on and fouled off to the right side is the pitch to Harmon. Counts now 2-1 as the Lady Indians lead 20-3 here in the top half of the third inning. Jolie Duncan kicks, fires, swung on and missed strike 3. Puts one away here in the third. Bo Kid and Riley Laxton here with the call. So Riley, it was a massive second inning for the Lady Indians that have them in this position right now.
It was. Everybody was hitting around. We just had control of the pitches, and Jellico made the pitching change, and we stuck right with it.
Swung on, popped up right side. Ashlyn Cotton going to run it down at second for out number 2. Quickly 2 away. Jellico down to their final out here in this one, as I believe the run rule is 15 after 3. Magid steps in, takes first pitch. First strike, counts 0-1. Duncan kicks, fires, swung on, grounded to the left side. Shoemaker up with it, over to first, in time, 6-3 on the ground out. And that'll do it for the inning, and I believe that's going to do it, and it will. It's a 20-3 win for the Lady Indians here over Jellico this evening. The win moves the Lady Indians to 6-12 on the season. Jolie Duncan gets the win here in this one for the Lady Indians. We'll take a look at the box score here quickly for Oneida. 20 runs on 6 hits this evening. 2 of those hits coming from Kennedy Shoemaker. Also 2 hits from J.C. Reed. A pair of hits, one from Jolie Duncan, one from Mallory Sieber. Let's see here, 4 RBIs on the night for Kennedy Shoemaker. Also 2 for Mallory Sieber, 3 for J.C. Reed this evening, as she went 2 for 2 on the night. Nice night for her. Lady Indians draw 11 walks in the contest. So, now the Lady Indians hit the road once again. They'll travel tomorrow over to Gatlinburg-Pittman for a district contest. They'll be back in action on Tuesday here at home against Oliver Springs. We'll see if there's a possibility that we could have that one here for you on Oneida Indians Live. Again, that'll be a possibility. We'll have to take a look at our schedules. We know we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. If you like the soccer, if you like it out on the pitch, we'll have that here for you tomorrow night on Oneida Indians Live. Myself, Stuart Jones, will have the call tomorrow as the Indians will host Powell tomorrow night. 7 o'clock start in that one for the varsity JV. We'll get things started up at 5:30. For everybody involved with the broadcast this evening, Lucas Laxton, Riley Laxton, Clayton Posey back home at headquarters, as well as our guys down at IH Sports Network, Greg Bond, Ben Garrett. Thank you all once again for having us on tonight. Lady Indians get the 20-3 win over Jellico tonight. You have been watching Oneida High School Lady Indians softball right here on Oneida Indians Live.